Hi everyone, welcome to today's vlog. I've recorded my breakfasts over the last few days, weeks, whatever, but I just thought I'd chat a bit first about different breakfast ideas for Slimming World or any healthy eating plan that you're following. But I am obviously following Slimming World, so I will talk mainly about Slimming World. I think I've come to realise for me that I need variety when I'm doing any kind of healthy eating plan, because it's not a diet for me, it's something that I'm going to have to do for the rest of my life, and not getting bored is the key for me. On Slimming World, you are allowed quite a lot of breakfast cereals. They are your healthy extra B, and they don't work very well for me, if I'm honest. I find that with breakfast cereals, they don't fill me up, and I don't know if it's because there's sugar in them or what it is, but they don't fill me up, and then I overeat later on. My husband Martin, he likes breakfast cereals, and he can have a good portion, which I'm just having a look on here. If you look in your Slimming World book, you'll see on the healthy extra B bit that there's lots of different cereals. You know, there's brown flakes, the fruit-filled wheat biscuits, you can have puffed wheat, all bran, muesli, Dorset cereals, raisin wheat, crunchy bran, Alpen muesli, Dorset cereals, simply nutty muesli. There's bite-sized shredded wheat, there's honey nut shredded wheat, there's Quaker oat crisp, all different kinds of Weetabix minis, shredded wheat, and oats as well. You can have 40 grams of oats for your healthy B. So I do sometimes have cereal. I do quite like Weetabix, but again, the chocolatey sort of ones or anything like that, I find very triggering. So you won't see any of that in my ideas for breakfast, but I'm just saying that, you know, you could have those. Also in the healthy B is all your breads. So your 60 grams of wholemeal bread, 60 grams of rye bread, a wholemeal English muffin, a wholemeal pita bread, etc, etc. So they can be quite a good addition to your breakfast if you want to use your B choice for toast or whatever. The other thing is the high fibre crisp breads. They can make a good breakfast idea. You could top them with whatever you want, and there are some grab and go cereal bars as well, which again, they don't work for me because they just don't fill me up, and then I overeat later on. But I know for some people, they really like the Alpen Light cereal bars. You can have 2 of those for your healthy B on Slimming World, or hi-fi bars. So if that works for you, I think that's a really convenient, easy breakfast. The other thing, which I do sometimes have and is really good for you because it's healthy fats, is nuts and seeds. And, you know, you can sprinkle these onto cereal, or you could have, you know, you're allowed quite a bit. You're allowed 20 almonds. So you could have those with some fruit and some yogurt. That's a good filling breakfast. There's things like chia seeds. So you could make like a chia seed pudding. I don't like that, but that's another idea. Yeah, there's all sorts of things. So have a look in your book. And of course, the other thing which people do tend to use at breakfast is the healthy A choice, and that's the milk allowance. So you've got 350 of skimmed milk, 250 mils of semi-skimmed, 200 mils of whole milk, and then you've got all the different kinds of plant-based milks as well that you can have, and of course cheese as well. So you could always incorporate some cheese if you wanted to into your breakfast. Anyway, I just thought I'd point out the healthy A's and B's for people that are doing Slimming World, because they are quite good things to incorporate into breakfast. The other thing to do, of course, is have a look in your Slimming World book, because there's loads and loads of breakfast ideas in there. And you know, I quite often would have things like overnight oats. That I haven't got that in this video, but again, it's good to have a look. So you go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I could have that. Eggs, of course, are, for me, they're brilliant. I absolutely love eggs. They're relatively inexpensive, they're quick to cook, and you can do so many different things with eggs. So they are a staple for me. And as I said earlier, I do use my oats as my healthy bee. I haven't had overnight oats, but I think they're going to go on my list for next week actually. There's this page as well about enjoying breakfast and all the things that you can have, and this page actually tells you some swaps, which is good. And you can also look things up in the Slimming World cookbooks. I mean, everybody knows at the moment this one's one of my favourites, and this has got some tray bake breakfasts, which again, I haven't tried any of these yet, but there's some really good ideas, especially if you're feeding a crowd, you know, and you've got a big family, or maybe you want to do something at the weekend. That looks nice. The Deeply Dippy Oven Rusty, that's free on Slimming World. I might have to try that one day. Got that one. That's like a breakfast souffle. Smoked salmon with crushed potatoes, very nice. Boston baked bean brunch, looks good. So yeah, there's all sorts of, and rainbow frittata. There's all sorts of things that that you can do for breakfast for Slimming World. So without further ado, because I've talked for a long time, I didn't mean to talk for so long, I will show you some of the things that I've been having over the last week, and I hope you get some ideas. Let me know what your favourite breakfast is. This is a really good breakfast if you want to save your healthy extra B. So I've got fat-free Greek-style yoghurt, which is free on Slimming World, and it's really filling because it's high in protein. I've got the plain one, but you could always flavour it with a bit of skinny syrup or sweetener if you don't like it as it is. And then I've got lots of fruit on the top. Banana, which is a free food on Slimming World. And then for speed food, I've got an orange, I've got a peach and some blueberries. Today I've got porridge using my Healthy Extra B, 40 grams of oats, part of my Healthy Extra A, which are allowed 250 mils of semi-skimmed milk. I just put a little bit of skinny syrup in it, a tiny bit, so I count that as free. And then I've got free banana, speedy pear, and speedy blueberries on the top. But there's so many different flavourings and combinations for porridge. It's a really good breakfast. This breakfast is a breakfast wrap, although I'm not quite sure how I'm going to wrap it up because it's very full. I've got a wholemeal wrap, which this one is 8.5 sins. I'm not planning on having any other healthy B today or many other sins, so that's fine for me. But if you wanted to use one of the, I think it's the Weight Watchers ones that are a healthy B, then go ahead. But I like these wholemeal ones, and this is what we have. For speed food, I've got cooked tomatoes and cooked mushrooms, and then I've also got some fresh tomatoes, so there's lots of speed food. And then I've got 2 eggs, which are fried in Fry Light, which are free in protein on Slimming World. So I'm going to go and try and eat this now without dripping egg all down me. Wish me luck. Another savoury breakfast. I've got fried eggs, fried in Fry Light, which are free in protein on Slimming World. Tomatoes grilled, which are speed, and then I've got baked beans, which are free in protein, and I had a load of roasted veg left over from last night's dinner, so I've put them into the beans just to give me extra speed food, extra goodness, and help keep me fuller for longer. This one is baked oats using my Healthy Extra B 40 grams of oats. I mixed in with it grated carrot, which is speed, and you can't even taste it. So a tiny bit of skinny syrup, which is free, some fat-free yoghurt and an egg, and then I mixed that all together and baked it in the oven. I've actually overcooked these a little bit, to be fair. Served with it, I've got fat-free yoghurt, which is free, and speedy fruit. I'm going to make some pancakes today, so I'm using 40 grams of oats, which is my healthy extra B. I've got 1 egg in there as well, which is free in protein on Slimming World, and then I'm just using a little bit of the syrup, which I got from Home Bargains. I think it's toffee caramel flavour, and I only use a tiny bit, so it's sin-free. Mix all that together, then spray a non-stick frying pan with Fry Light or whatever other spray oil you want to use. I've actually got this one, which is Groovy Food Company, and it's a coconut oil one, and it's free on Slimming World, so I just used a bit of that. And just cook the pancakes for a few minutes on each side until they are cooked through. I'm serving mine with some plain yoghurt, and which is free on Slimming World, and protein, and some speedy blueberries and speedy strawberries. This is a really filling breakfast, really delicious and easy to make. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next vlog. Bye.